nobody else understand, I understand. But I want you to take this experience that we're going through, even the ones that's at home. You got those that's essential, that's at home, that got all that pressure, all that grief that these companies is putting on you. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You gotta be like this. If you don't do this, it's everything's a threat. Working from home. And even though I be like, well, I gotta go out and all that stuff like that and put myself at risk and I gotta follow these rules and stuff like that, I do understand that those of y'all that work from home, yo, they putting the squeeze on y'all. The squeeze. Almost like saying, this is a new type of slavery. If you don't do what we tell y'all to do because we gave y'all an opportunity to even make some type of bread in these times, we're going to exploit you more than we did before by tightening the noose and making you do even more and being even strict with you because we know it's going to be hard for you to get another JO. And those of you who actually, like me, that got to go to the workplace where you work at, they're thinking the same way, but like you got some that say, you know what, we're gonna keep it at ease, and we know it's gonna be hard. We're gonna let y'all work from home, but we're gonna ease the stress off you. Then you got some of them that say, we don't give a fuck what's going on. We don't care who's dying or how many people dying. This dollar can't die. So y'all gonna keep on going. And you got some companies that went out their way and say, you know what, we know times is real, so we're gonna pay y'all a little bit more, give y'all a little bit of room to move around. Then you got some companies that, you know, and I know personally, firsthand experience, like not only are we not gonna pay you for going in, we're gonna keep the same range, we're gonna tighten the noose up more, make you do even more, not pay you more for actually saying, you know, you give a fuck enough to come through and come to work. But we're gonna make it even harder for you, and we dare you to even think that you're gonna do anything different, or we're gonna fire your ass. Now, in those situations, right, the social situations that I just told you, you gotta say to yourself, thank you for showing me how real shit is. You can't get mad at them for being like that because they've always been like that. You were just happy to have a job and making some type of income that you didn't want to look at it. You knew it was there, but you didn't want to look at it. You wanted to say, they gave me an opportunity. They don't give you opportunities. They look at you as a dollar. You're stock. You're not, remember what stock is. You can buy and trade stock. They don't see you as people. They see you as stock. And once you understand that just seeing as stock, then you won't be mad about it. Like, I'm not mad that they're not paying me hazard pay. I'm not mad that they're gonna give me extra for going to make them richer. Not at them. I'm mad at, you gotta be mad at yourself. By allowing, remember, you can't get mad at the abuser if you allow them to abuse you. And I'm not saying be rebellious and don't work. What I'm saying is, just imagine you made your own money, your own bread on it, and you can start off as a side, and then when your side hustle or hustles, which you should always have side hustles, when that becomes your main hustle, and then that essential working job you got becomes your side hustle. Understand this, right? We grind, we hustle to make bread, and they try to make their business your core bread. And when you get stuck in that realm, that's why I was sitting back, I'm thinking like, dang, we struggling. And why are we struggling? Because we allowed a group of people to make a struggle. And what I mean by that is they said, you're not gonna make no money unless making that money is through me. That's like an abusive spouse. I'm gonna put you on a salary, on a what's that called? An allowance. You're allowed to spend this much, and you can only get money through me. You can't do nothing for yourself. Because I'm gonna take up all the fucking time that you even think that you're gonna have in order to make me rich. That's how these people look at us. And until the day we understand that science, we're always gonna be enslaved. So you can't get mad at them because we work for bread. That's what we're working for. But you can make your own bread. Let me tell you something, right? Let's do some, and let's do some math. And this is what I'm saying. This is my message to all essential workers, right? Before I get into the math. Make your own bread. If this didn't open your eyes that these, not all of them, that a majority of these corporations see you as stock and they don't care, they will fire you during the pandemic knowing that you can't get no other type of bread. And then they don't even want to accept the fact that they're the reason why you, they're the reason, the stressful reason why you got fired. They didn't ease back. They turned it up a notch. They said we're gonna capitalize off of people's misfortune and make more money. So they don't want to help people out. They really want to make it worse. They want to make it worse. And they don't care at whose expense it is. Understand that. And it don't matter what they say. Well, forced overtime. Force you to wear a mask. Even if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Telling you gotta do better. You gotta be like everything. To them, everything is normal. When you know right now, it's not fucking normal out here. This ain't no normal shit. You gotta stay 6 feet away from people. You can't talk to nobody. You gotta wear a goddamn mask everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, we're gonna fire you. We're gonna fine you. We're gonna call the police on you. Police is getting killed. Police is killing people in the streets, shooting them with rubber bullets. Riots everywhere. You know what they're saying? Who cares? We don't care. Keep coming. Keep going to work. Better clock in early. You're working from home. You better not call out. How dare you call out when we gave you the opportunity to work from home? And they're sending these messages from their yacht somewhere in the Caribbean islands. So you got to think to yourself, how much value do you have for yourself to allow a group of people to talk to you like that? You got to ask yourself, is my mental health important enough to say, you know what? Nah, let me get my own shit. Because everyone has a creative thought, but you gotta have a drive. And this is for the ordinary essential workers that don't just say, I'm just gonna work for people my whole life. This is for that essential worker that said to themselves, nah, fuck this shit. I'm gonna grind, I'm gonna work for y'all, no question. But I'm gonna make my own money too. Because you know what? You're supposed to have a mindset to saying, if you show me that I'm worthless, then I need to be around people that show me my worth and value. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because these people literally showed us that you're not worth it. And y'all essential workers know what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about them all these corporations. Because you got some companies. Alright, so people were talking shit about Amazon. Oh, Amazon don't care about. Amazon invested $4 billion for the safety of their workers and gave them a $2.50 raise. Now think about this, right? If you work for a company and they did nothing but require you to not only work the same strenuous hours, give you more hours, the same pay, maybe less pay, and then actually threaten to fire you if you didn't do what they told you to do, then you know what type of company you work for. I don't care how you feel about that company. You know. So you should not be mad from the expectations that they have of you. What you should be doing is saying to yourself, I need some supplementary bread. So, with that being said, either you can find another job that really give a fuck about your life, or you can change your life around yourself and get your own money, which you should be doing anyway. You should be coming up with ways of making your own money anyway. Because you gotta think about it. Say for instance, and this is what thinkers think about, right? Say for instance, you worked at McDonald's. You're getting unemployment right now, right? I'm gonna tell you, and people always talk about, oh, what the hell is a stimulus check for $1,200? Well, if you had a job and you got fired, it's more than $1,200. I'm gonna tell you why. And this is why essential workers feel like this. You work wherever you work at, you get $300, maybe $400 a week on unemployment because you got laid up because of COVID, right? But then the government said, we're gonna give you $1,200. On top of that $1,200, we're gonna give you an additional $600 for the next 4 months, because it started in March. So that $300 to $400 turned to $900 to $1,000. So that McDonald's worker that was getting $300 a week is now getting $1,000 a week for the next 4 months. So this motherfucker made $12 grand, $4,000 a month for 4 months. Some people got furloughed. So that means in July, they go back to work. They still got their job. Essential workers, we still making anywhere between $9 to $12 an hour. We had to go through curfews. We had to go through abuse. You got people who actually got killed because of this mad shit, where you got people who was unemployment making $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month for working in McDonald's, for doing nothing. And you know what your compensation was at your job? Thank you for coming in and making us more millions and billions. Still got a job though, but thank you for coming in. We're still gonna push the most out of you, but thank you for coming in. Understand that. Understand how that works. You gotta look at the big picture. The big picture is, and it's always going to be, is if you don't do for yourself, these companies will always take advantage of you. Always. You have to learn to do for yourself, man. You have to. After this right here, you gotta see it for what it's worth, man. You got people on unemployment making more money than you. And if they were smart, they'd have stacked their bread and started their own business, because they know that they're not gonna be able to get a job. And then the ones that actually is furloughed and going back to work, to them, they got an extra 12 grand for doing nothing. And now they're going back to work and doing their hourly. Understand, the fix was definitely in. So my thing to y'all is this, right? This is for my essential workers that had to grind out during this whole pandemic that's still going on, that's still forced to do what they tell us to do. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say we're forced to. You can always make a decision. The choice is yours. My advice to you right now is to take what they just did to you and make the most out of it. Get your bread. It's time to start thinking self-preservation, yo. Don't let these people get you like that.